What's good? This is Joseph 3 Banks, and this is another episode of Run the Comics. Another spot in the house, just chilling. Just got back in from car hunting. Do not like the process of buying cars. It's crazy, but I will say that was later on today, so I'm tired. But I did have two good things happen. Took my daughter to her art class, and afterwards took her and my other son, who was with us, to Infinite Realities in Tucker, Georgia. If you haven't been there, definitely check them out. They're a new comic shop, been around for a few months now. I think they opened up last year. I don't even think they've been around a year, I don't think. But great spot, real friendly proprietors for the business, and went there because get some meat chips. I got this. Only reason why I got this because today they had a 25-cent sale, but not just a regular 25-cent sale. They had a buy one get one free 25-cent sale. Insane. Let's just look what I went through. Let's look what I went through. Let's see what I got. Check it out. Steampunk Prologue. This is by Chris Bacalo and Joe Kelly. I have number 1, and actually had number 2. When I looked at it again, it was kind of ripped, and I didn't want to get it. So, Steampunk, interesting character design by Chris Bacalo. Love Chris Bacalo's style. I got this book just because I forgot I think it's Ben Oliver is actually the artist, but it's not really a fan of this Superman, but the new 52 Superman Action Comics number 0. That's just a dope cover by Ben Oliver. And what I try and do, the ones that I do collect, I try and get issue number 1 and number 0. So that was dope. Next, I got a comic which I used to collect. I haven't gotten all of the issues yet. This is the new volume. This is the volume 2, but this is for the new universe, when Marvel started doing the new universe. And this is number 1 for Justice. And I have a bunch of Justice. I think I have about 20 issues, but I think it went up to about 30 or 40. Can't remember. I'm trying to get those. But I like this character, and kind of cool because my youngest son, his name is Justice, so it's kind of cool also. But I think this is a cool character. Should bring him back. They tried to bring him back this time, but I think they really should bring him back. This is actually a kind of a really dope character. Have him meet some people like maybe Judge. He's kind of like a Judge Dredd or Punisher. You have Justice meet Punisher. I think that'd be an interesting meetup. As a big Green Lantern fan, I definitely saw this. Had to get it. I have the trade of this, but I always try and get number 1s, and that is Green Lantern number 1, Rebirth. Really dope. Showing the Spectre. This is Reflection. I think that's the Parallax Green Lantern. Back when Green Lantern was affected with the some of that yellow fear, or the Parallax creature. I got this, which I see his character around, but I just said, let me get this. It was a number 1, and this character is an Avenger. This is Marvel, and it is Dr. Voodoo number 1. Very interesting. I don't know more about this character, but from the little things I saw inside, he's very powerful. Reminds me of a Doctor Strange kind of character. Yeah, and I think he's a part of the one of the Avenger teams, but I want to check out that one, kind of see what he's about. This one I got issue number 1 last time I went by and found some inexpensive comics, and this is number 2 for it. It's a Vertigo title. It's called Art Ops number 2. It is through an operation that protect valuable artwork, and they actually take the artwork out of the painting and have the artwork living among us, and they put a person to substitute an artist, and the artwork and trying to catch art thieves and things of that nature. Was really interesting, very dope. But the first issue was very interesting, and that should be interesting as well. As a big PITT fan, it is hard to find PITT comics. They are rare. They are rare. So when I find one, I get it. And I was able to find this one, which is the offshoot of PITT. It's for his own company, Full Bleed. And that's PITT Crew. He did the cover, Del Keon. It's PITT Crew number 2. I think it was like it was a mini series. I think it went to maybe 6, 7, 8 issues, I believe. This is number 2. Del Keon, as you know, he's very popular for drawing Hulk. But that is PITT Crew number 2. This is from DC, back when DC collaborated with Milestone, which was basically trying to bring diversity to the DC line. And I saw this book and it just looked great. And almost like was it a play of an older comic? It may be. So let me know if you know. This is Blood Syndicate number 32. I thought that was Dennis Cowan illustration, but he does illustrations inside. This is by, I forgot the artist's name, but that's a really dope cover. I saw that. They had other Milestone comics there, but I said, let me just, I know it's a quarter, buy one, get one free, but I'm still picky. Next up, the next two from Valiant, I'm just going to pull them both up, is for Divinity II. Anybody know about Divinity, about the Russian cosmonauts who ended up going into another dimension or going out into space and hitting some and coming back powerful? This is number 3 and 4, Divinity II, and this is covered by I think it's Mueller covers. Really dope. And I think I already have one. I know I have one. I think I may have 2. This is book 3 and this is book 4. So that's Divinity. Beautiful covers. Beautiful covers. Now we get into the heavy hitters, some heavy big name artists. So for these last few ones, first we get to the guy who's definitely loves selling his covers, but I'm talking about Jason Campbell. I had to pull this out because I did not have this one. Thought I had it. It's on the back. Oh. Image. Gen 13, number 0. J. Scott Campbell. And I found another J. Scott Campbell, which I heard this character, but I never bought it. But the cover just grabbed me, and it's actually in very good condition for being in a 25-cent bin. And that is Danger Girl, number 7, and it is a pull-out. All that J. Scott Campbell goodness. So it's really dope. They had some more Danger Girls, but I did not get them. This one was the best looking one, and it was just the best one. So I caught that. And you gotta find yourself an Alex Ross when you're over there. And I found an Alex Ross. I got all the other books that had him for Justice Society of America or the JSA. This is number 68. I do not have this one. See Stargirl here. It's going to be made a movie into. I have the Alan Scott Green Lantern, Power Girl. And I think it may be a connecting cover because I see some of Hawkman over here and it's going off the page. So 69 may connect with 69. I gotta find the other one. I wish they had that there. That's 68. And this last set, well, before I get to the last set, got my kids a Disney book by IDW. Number 2, issue 2, Disney Magic Kingdom Comics. That's for the kids. Just want to show you that. The last one, I was happy. I've been looking for this. Well, I heard about it because it was from early 2000s, but it's an Adam Hughes covers. And it's for the comic Rose and Thorn. It was a 6, and I got 1, 2, 3. You know what's gonna happen. This was kind of risque. 4, Adam Hughes signature. 5, and yes, this one's also kind of risque. 6. They had the entire run of Rose and Thorn by Adam Hughes, and they look to be in pretty good condition. I'm not a rater, but I don't see any torn edges. The colors are pretty good. I'll throw them in some Mylar with some boards. Now knock those out. Those look really great. But the whole run, all 6. Adam Hughes, Alex Ross, J. Scott Campbell, Scott Bacalo. All these great artists. Even some I'm probably missing. Odell Keown. Man, it was just a great thing. Like I said, all of these for a quarter, buy one get one free. So my total for all this came out to $2. $2 for almost 20 comics. 1, 2, 5. I'm counting them right now. 10, 15, 20. I got 20 comics, including the Disney. So that was a great day of comics. I love 25-cent bins. That was my first one. I never find them. That was my first one. You see dollar bins, $2 bins. I think I went someplace other spot had a 75-cent bin, but never quarter bin. That was fun. That was very fun. That's what I'm talking about. 20 comics for $2. That's what I love. That's how we save money. And guess what? They're in very good condition. Little creases here and there, but if you want to get your comics pressed, if you really think you got some value on it, you can do that. None of them have bad staples. None of them are ripped. There was one that was ripped that I got rid of. That was the Steampunk #2. I even saw one I had, but ended up getting folded up and had like a big crease in it, and that was for Killmonger #3, the Stan Lee, tribute. But I was able to get that, so that I was kind of bummed with that, but that's all right. There was a ton more. Man, I wish I could go back there and just give them another couple dollars and buy all of that. But that was my fun day at Infinite Realities in Tucker, Georgia, off of La Vista Highway. I'm gonna give y'all the exact place, off of Vista Highway, in Tucker, Georgia. Great place, fun place. They have games there. I saw other people there with boxes, getting tons of comics. It was a great day. This is Run the Comics. Glad you was able to watch my video. Subscribe. Check out my other older videos of other comics I talked about. Some comic talk in there about some dope issues, dope artists, dope writers too. And definitely let people know about the channel. I'm gonna start changing the channel up. Could be some more art stuff going in here, with my art, my daughter's art, and hey, we're gonna keep it moving, for all my people in that art life and that comic life. All right, like I said, it's Joseph 3 Banks, right there, comics. I'm tired, and I'm out. Grace and peace.